On this episode, we get into some cozy, wholesome games that are actually quite evil.
Yeah, some of it's dark, and you're not going to believe what Nintendo did like 10 years ago. Like,
I honestly didn't believe. I mean, I know now because we just did the show, but Nintendo, that was some dark shit.
5, 4, 3, 2, live from Saskatchewan, Cozyville, USA, and somewhere in a pile of feathers. Michelle.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to episode 864 of the Video Game Outsiders podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Michelle Madison.
And I, of course, am your John Jacobson.
And I'm Matt Bradford.
Oh, who's that?
Wonderful. Good to have you back,
I'm
Matt.
Guy with a Cold. It's a new bit I'm working on. It's a character I'm trying to introduce to the show.
Let's
it's Guy with a Cold.
On that. We worked on that during the live show. There was about 20 minutes of John on twitch.tv/John and Michelle doing Barney from The Simpsons. So if you're curious about that, go check it out.
First of all, it wasn't me. It was a guy with a cold that was down here, and he's gone now. All right, no one understands this.
I think it's a time... It's a time to kind of dial it back, to feel good. We are doing our second annual Cozy Games episode tonight. We did one last summer, so if you want to hear that, it is up on our app in the back catalog. We did that about a year ago last summer, and we're just going to be talking about... Oh, yeah, John has his cat solo song. We're going to be talking about like wholesome, cozy games, as well as some games that I know will not belong in the category. I know one of or both of you will bring games like that up tonight as well. We are live right now on Video Game. John, turn that off, please. That will be at the end of the show.
I love the cat solo.
Yes.
Why don't you grab... All right. So what were you saying, Michelle?
Well, I was just saying that, we've got some gaming news as well. It's also Prime Day. People have been asking us, what are the Amazon Prime Day deals? Have we seen anything? Should they buy anything? I just bought some Flex Glad trash bags. Like I said, I feel safer when there's a Flex in the garbage bag. Do you guys?
I buy those
that
too.
Garbage down.
Now,
I feel good.
There's also the Clorox or the Febreze scent of those.
I don't really like the scent because you shake them out and then.
Did you get Clorox or Febreze or lemon or what is it?
I don't think they might be scented. I just know they have like a Flex. I'm not sure on the scent, to be honest with you. I like the Flex. There's like,
I'm aware of the Flex.
Really?
Yep,
We're talking garbage
Flex.
bags?
Yeah, garbage bags, Matt. I mean, if these Flex are on sale, it was like $20. Now they're $14.
That's interesting.
These Flex are great.
Now, Matt, what kind of garbage bags are you into these days?
Well, we have the brand names, like the known brand names, like the President's Choice. If you live in Canada, it's called President's Choice.
President's
Choice. Are there like strings on top, or are they like just open little flaps that you tie?
No, that's Prime Minister's Choice.
Yeah,
they're like little flaps that you have to tie. Like you have to know how to do knots.
You don't want to do them
flaps.
If you were using a condom and you didn't want to get a girl pregnant, would you rely on flaps or would you want some Flex?
What?
Think about it.
I don't want a Flex condom. That seems like a terrible idea.
What if you change sizes? I don't know. I just want to take
what
it to a place.
What if it has a little string that you pull and it gets tighter?
Yeah, the little string up top.
Matt
doesn't buy ones with the string on top. He's got the little tabs that you tie. Those are the ghetto ones. You can't trust your
like a wire tie?
No.
Wait, you got like a bread tie?
Like one of those bread plastic clips?
It's like a little extra piece of the plastic that's on top
those are
that you
bad.
tie together.
No. It has to be a yellow threaded piece of material in there.
You have to at least have the ones with the tie handles up top that pull up.
That's what I'm describing.
Pinky up, you little bourgeoisie garbage.
Listen, we gotta go Flex. I'm all for about the Flex garbage bags. If you aren't flexing, your garbage isn't
and
safe.
stringless, like an alpha.
Matt, I want you to try
Never
this.
Go stringless. Never go
try
stringless.
This pizza and get back to me. Let me know.
Well, we're a video game show, so let's not talk about garbage bag pizza.
Yeah, take a look at the President's Choice Pizza Night Pro here.
I don't know what's going on.
What? Is this like a margarita style?
Oh, it's a margarita. I love a good margarita with fresh mutts.
What's margarita? Just like
is that?
It's the basil. It's the fresh mutts. It's not. It's a fresh buffalo mozzarella. But let's talk about pizza.
Is President's Choice a store?
John is definitely high. John
it's a no-name brand. You guys have no-name brands, right?
John is 100% high. I think any questions we had, Matt, before the show, it's all coming into fruition here. So we're live right now on twitch.tv/John and Michelle. We do it every Tuesday from 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern. If you miss it, you can listen anywhere podcasts are. Best place is our app. We do shows during the week. Some are free, some are premium. And the whole back catalog, John, of almost 20 years. If they want to support us, it's only $1.99. How do they do that? People are wondering, how have we kept the price so cheap through the years, John?
Well, because we kind of screwed up and didn't know how to change it.
No, it's because, I'm buying all the Flex garbage bags, so I want to keep the price down for you guys so I can pass along the savings. So you can buy Flex, too.
Go to our website, videogameoutsiders.com, and support us by going premium so we can buy Flex garbage bags. It's $1.99 a month to
That's
unlock.
The reason I do this show is so I can afford the Flex garbage bags.
Right. With the built-in tie.
Yes.
Matt's got the little bread wire.
But Matt's Canadian. They're kind of like 20 years behind there, right? Give him time.
Rough it up here.
Yeah, he's a man of the people. He's a salt of the earth. He'll get the Flex.
Yeah, with my hobbit feet, I take my garbage out. I got to tie my bows and take them out to the curb.
Yeah, so go to videogameoutsiders.com, click the red button.
That's right. Go to videogameoutsiders.com, click the red premium button. It's $1.99 a month. Once you're premium, you unlock our entire back catalog of almost 20 years. And all the bonus stuff we do every single week.
Yeah, Jedi wants to know if Guy with a Cold cast is coming. Maybe John can do his next John show like that.
I played some cool games this week.
You'll get 3 listeners. They'll love it.
That's not Guy with a Cold. That's another Guy with a Cold.
Okay, Guy with a Cold.
Can Guy with a Cold and another Guy with a Cold have a joint podcast?
Yes, I told you.
Guys with colds?
Yeah. 2 Guys, 1 Cold is coming. That's our next big show.
Go to videogameoutsiders.com, go premium, $1.99 a month. And then also anytime during the week, you guys can send us voicemails. Pick up your phone and dial 520-FEEL-VGO, 520-FEEL-VGO. Can be a question, comment, whatever. Just pick up your phone and dial 520-FEEL-VGO. Tiger?
If you're going to cry about $20 a month for what remains an incredible value, you should probably get another fucking hobby later.
Oh, and this guy, of course, is...
What was that about?
I think he's talking about President's Choice.
No, he's talking about the Game Pass price hike, Matt. I want to know how you felt about it. We talked about it last week because the price went up a little bit, but the big kind of oopsie was that not all Game Pass tiers will be day one Game Pass games. So the base version of it, and you have to be grandfathered in.
Yeah.
Do you at all care? Or do you feel like it's still a good value for you?
I still think it's a good value because there's a lot of first party title games that I'm going to definitely be all over. So. I mean, is Fable still coming out? If Fable's still a first...
At some point, sure.
Right.
There's a lot of games at that Xbox show that I'm looking forward to. So for me, it's still
Dark.
a good value.
Well, Indiana Jones, that's a no-brainer. Everyone's going to want to play that.
Right. I still think it's a decent value for how much I'm playing it. My daughter's playing Minecraft every day, so that's the value right there.
But would it be value, or could you just buy it once and then you don't have to keep paying $20 a month for Minecraft?
I guess so. But I mean, I'm also playing a ton of stuff too.
Okay.
I'm playing Halo on it now with my buddies. I use that for my Halo nights too. So I'm using it a lot.
People are calling it the COD tax, and John has his guitar out tonight. It's going to be one of those shows. So yeah, we hear from you guys.
It's a matter of time, though.
We got a couple people who sold their Xboxes in the Discord. I think they're.
Well, what is an Xbox, right? I mean, $25, you're in Amazon Prime right now.
We'll probably go over that later. But Amazon is selling a you don't need an Xbox, no console required Xbox bundle. They're selling a stick and a controller, John.
Yeah, so I'm on the Prime. I'm on Amazon's website right now. Front page and center is an Xbox. Is it an Xbox?
Well, look at this article on IGN. They're selling a Fire Stick and an Xbox controller. So,
So Luna's dead, obviously.
I think so, yeah.
Why would they be going down this road if they weren't going to kill Luna?
So, we'll probably go over some Amazon deals later and more Flex garbage bags.
I typed in Xbox Fire Stick. Nothing's coming up at all.
Well, I put the article there in our Twitch chat, but so they're bundling the Fire Stick. I think you can get it for $25 now. Of course, it's cloud gaming. But John, you're going on vacation. Would you take this and pop it in the hotel TV?
I don't see how that could possibly work on shitty hotel Wi-Fi.
Right.
I mean,
that's a good test for it, though,
right?
Because that's what they're selling. They're selling Xbox anywhere.
I guess
you're going to be a victim to your connection.
What would I play? Yeah, no, I'll be geared up.
Xbox is so shitty. He gave his away to some Canadian guy. That's true. Well, we're thankful for that because now, Matt, you have an Xbox and you're going to be doing all the roundtables with us because there are big games coming, Doom and Fable and Indiana Jones and all that stuff. So, all right, well, let's get into some of our cozy games and non-cozy games because we know they're here as well.
We all play cozy stuff, Matt.
He's ready.
I played more cozy games than you. I know this already.
I bet you did.
Wait,
they just added a cozy game to Game Pass
pre-show meeting
today,
I didn't attend.
Yeah.
No, I got the email and I took it serious. I bought a game for the cozy theme this week. Yeah.
Well, good.
All right. Well, I'm excited to hear about all of our coziness. Michelle?
Yeah. Something weird I noticed is all of my games are cozy and they have animals in them. So
I think that's a checkbox.
You have slaves in your game, Michelle?
No slaves.
Slaves are cutting trees.
Wait a minute. Obviously, he thinks I have some
Did you play a cozy game where you find a bear's phone, Matt?
No, I'm not a lawyer. I did play a game that is going to be made fun of, and look, it's fine. It's called Happy Sheepies. Now, before I talk about this game, I want to know if any of you guys have ever played Stacklands. It was pretty popular a few years back. So Stacklands is like a card game where you stack little things on top of each other and they create new interactions, like a villager onto a pile of wood, which will cut a log, which then you can build a house, right? So Stacklands. The thing about
I remember this visually. So this is like
it's pretty popular. So Happy Sheepies has been accused of ripping off Stacklands, and I had never played Stacklands, so I played both now. And there's definitely some weird shit going on. They took the exact color scheme, the exact sound effects, and the exact gameplay loop. So keep that in mind with Happy Sheepies. I'm kind of like this was made by two people during a Game Maker game jam. Kind of like, I guess that's like a hackathon, but your goal is to create a game. And I guess they were able to do it because it does seem like they ripped this game off. There are a lot of reviews saying that, and it's weird. So keep that in mind. The mechanic,
though, that I see makes complete sense, though. You have a pile of cheese, a pile of burgers. Drag the cheese to the burger turns into a cheeseburger.
But there's some sounds that are exactly the same sounds. Oh. It's like a 1-to-1 in a lot of areas. But anyway, so basically in this game, you can turn poop into money, as well as many other things we all want to do.
Well, I've done that many times.
So you have these sheep, and you're managing these sheep. And controversy number 2 is you have to butcher the sheep. And some people didn't like that. They're like, this is supposed to be a cozy game where I'm managing sheep, managing my farm. Why do I got to kill them? I don't care about that. But the thing I didn't like is this game is very linear. It's very objective based. They never give you freedom. It's just a checklist, much like Stacklands. And there's just a page, and they copied the same kind of layout with the page too. It's just a checklist of all these different things you have to do. I played this game for 8 hours. I left a very mean review about it. I said, if you like this game, you have Stockholm syndrome, because you are hoping that every task you complete, you can earn the favor of your captor, and that you will get released if you complete the checklist. You won't be released. You will spend 8 hours in hell thinking you enjoy it. And that's what happened to me. I beat this fucking game, and I realized that it was not fun at all. I did it for the hope that I could be free.
But you played it for 8 hours, so...
Yes, because I wanted to get through the annoying checklist so I could be free and take care of my fucking sheep. Instead, it was a
So you enjoyed it on some level.
I did not enjoy it.
Animal level.
It was sick. It made me feel like I had a disease. 8 hours. I don't give a shit. I played 8 hours. I was determined to beat it, Matt, to see if it got better. It didn't. I was just clicking and dragging like a fucking zombie. This game was created by the fucking devil. I hate it. I'm telling you, do not buy this game. Do not play it.
Games.
You're just. I mean, it's not a gotcha game. You're not like.
But you describe that loop where you don't actually enjoy yourself. You're just like, I want to see if it gets better. It's like,
Yeah.
Well, I want more rewards.
Look, I got a little bit of just annoyance about this game because I don't like the way they kind of copied Stacklands. And I think that if you're
going to... But you didn't know that going in.
Oh, I did know it going in. That's why I played both.
Okay, but I think you discovered that after, right? And then you're
No, I read the review first going in that it copied Stacklands. I played the game, and then I played Stacklands. I knew from the review... So
Stacklands any less evil or anything?
Stacklands, I think, is the better game, but the problem is Happy Sheepies has the better art. It has a farm. It's not just cards. So you have sheep, you have a mill, you have an oven, you have all of these fun. The art is great. The girl who did the art really like it. It's cute and it feels like that I can't knock. Okay. So that's why this game, I mean, it had 1 million people try the demo. I think it got attention because of the art, because the gameplay isn't really gameplay at all. It's just going down a checklist of dragging things around, and there's never a reward where you're set free. It is linear. It is limiting. I mean, that's why the reviews aren't that great. I mean, there's a couple in there that are just like, it copied, but other ones are like, I don't really like this game because of this. So I think it's that very positive, not even mostly overwhelming, whereas Stacklands has overwhelmingly positive reviews. And it's actually very chill. I played a bit of Stacklands. You can get it for like $5. It's pretty chill, but it's not as satisfying in the sense that it doesn't have the art. It has the cards. And so they took...
So there's no objectives. Like, you just combine things. There's no like, you made a cheeseburger.
The objectives are the checklist, like make 10 cheeseburgers. Yeah. It's never like,
dumb.
You're free to run.
Was it a...
It was $12.
It's $11.69.
Yeah.
It's on sale. Yeah. It's on sale right now. $12.99 normally.
It's not cozy. It's frustrating.
So this is not cozy, and you brought this here?
It was supposed to be cozy. It was a cute little sheep thing that I'm butchering. I did bring it to you.
It's not cozy. Not cozy, and you brought it here.
The most dystopian.
Listen, you brought it here. You're not cozy.
It's not cozy, right?
Sometimes the most dystopian, like
I think we're trying. He's not cozy. You brought the game.
It's not cozy, Michelle.
You brought the game.
There's something very evil about it. It's like disguised as something cozy, but it's like the most twisted dystopian like universe. Like that, the fact that it tried to be cozy almost made it worse. It's like, come on in. We got fluffy sheep you can pet. You can make steak sandwiches.
You brought that here.
Right.
You brought that game here to cozy down?
Are you another walking?
Now
I'm
you're Christopher Walken. Yeah.
Hey,
I'm
walking.
You bring that game to our podcast.
All right.
Terrible.
Hey, is that another walking? Are you?
No. Let's not do this during my 10-second spotlight.
Sheep.
I don't recommend Happy Sheepies. I was not happy playing, and I don't think it's relaxing. I don't think it's cozy. It's Orwellian. What's someone from John? I just didn't have fun.
Orwellian.
I don't know. I pulled that out of my ass like everybody who writes
big
for
pass
Kotaku.
on that. You're not going to play that game.
Yeah. No, but you know what?
You played the game.
As usual, I had a lot of fun with a real cozy game this week.
You need more cozy.
Okay, John. I want you to get up, blow your nose,
Sylvester
and come
Stallone
back.
just got like shot in the mouth.
All right, go on. All right, so
as usual,
Happy
though, our community saved the day for me because I asked in our Discord, I said, what's a good cozy game? Now, our Real Games journalist O'Malley, who has been on the show, recommended Lottle Knot. Now, did one of you play this, Matt? You may have. It sounds
Did
very...
you say Lotto? What?
Lottle Knot. Lottle Knot. Like astronaut. A lottle is like a type of fish, I believe. LODDLE.
Oh, this sounds super cute. I want to see a screenshot.
Lottle Knot. Okay, let me tell you. You play as a custodian, basically on water planets, ocean planets, and you are cleaning up the garbage around and slime everywhere. So it's, if you like Power Wash Simulator, I want you to listen up here because you have a little gun that sucks up all the slime, but you're also looting like plastic and garbage. You're dropping them off in these little robot receptacles, and then they spit out stuff that you can then upgrade your equipment with, upgrade like machines with, oxygen things, whatever, help you breathe longer. You can do upgrades for your character. And then whole time you are rescuing these little fish called lottles. And you take them back to your environment and you feed them, you make toys for them, you kind of care for them while you're cleaning up their environment. And then you can. Well, actually, I didn't breed any, but I think you can. Then you drop them back off into their environment once it's clean. And it's like this very simple, satisfying loop of clean up an area. Like there'll be a percentage bar, clean up the area, bring stuff back, upgrade your stuff, bring back the animals. And it's really cute. It's really simple. I have to tell you, definitely support the dev if you can afford it, but it is $20 on Steam and 45 cents on key sites. Okay.
Oh,
45 cents. It's cute, but there is a
talk.
Yeah. It's Krell. It is the same. If you like Power Wash, you're going to like this game. I'm telling you, just give it a chance. There is a demo, though. The problem is the demo doesn't carry over. But even playing the demo, that first whole area, I think you could get a couple hours of fun out of it or show it to your kids. I think that it's a really, really cute game with a simple loop. You're like this Teletubby-looking swimmer astronaut. It's kind of goofy. It's definitely cozy. It's relaxing. It's chill. At first, because I have a little bit of an issue with underwater zones in games. There was a World of Warcraft expansion that had an underwater zone. I hated it. A lot of games that are underwater. Matt, you even drowned in a game, right? You know how bad it is. You're a voice actor.
Oh, yeah.
You drowned.
I mean, since Super Mario,
it's triggering.
The first Super Mario, it's like, no one likes water levels,
right? Or even like Astroneer, you had to drop like oxygen things on the surface.
It's usually the movement is the problem. So how do they handle?
Here feels fine, and the oxygen isn't that bad because you upgrade pretty quick. Where you can drop down these little rings, so you can drop them down, and just take them with you, so you can get oxygen whenever you need it. So that once you unlock that very early in, you feel that relaxation kind of like hit you. Like, okay, I don't have to worry about breathing. That's the only thing here. So O'Malley says he sent the demo to Matt when it came out. But yeah, this is a good pick from O'Malley. I think this game is definitely cute, cuddly, cozy, has animals in it, which I think is very important for a cozy game for whatever reason. And it's 45 cents if you want to be cheap, and you can't beat that. I don't know if it's out for consoles though, because I played on Steam, but you might want to look into it, Matt. Because
remind me how it's 45 cents.
Key site.
On a key site.
Key site. Go to all key shop.
Don't do that.
Go to the key site, Matt.
Well, I mean,
go to the key site.
The key sites are fine. Okay, look, I'm just saying. Is it on Xbox? Is it on PlayStation? I don't know, but Steam key sites, so there's actually a good thank you, Yacker, for this. There's something called Augmented Steam. It's an extension for Chrome or Firefox, and it will show you the pricing history, and then you can get a plugin to show you key prices. So you can literally just go to Steam through the browser, and then you pull up a game, and it'll tell you what it costs on Keysight. So you don't have to have another tab. I just go to all Keysight and I look up whatever. But I mean, that's the thing. A lot of these games are very, very cheap, $1 or under.
And this is on Windows, Mac, and GeForce Now.
Okay, GeForce Now, which I think you can do on Xbox. We're coming soon.
Right.
That's the rumor, right?
Yeah.
If they can get that into your living room. But yeah, so this is a very, very cuddly game that I had a good time playing. I think I played for hours.
Wait,
and I was
cuddly?
Like, yeah, it's cute and cuddly. You take care of your little loddles. And like
it does
I don't
look
know.
like you can zone out to it.
You zone out to it. The music is good. It has like Final Fantasy style like piano music, and you're just like cleaning up this garbage everywhere. And I don't know if you are either of you guys kind of like clean freaks. Do you like cleaning?
I like tidying.
Yeah,
if you had, to a degree.
Yeah, okay. So if you have that, like, if you ever get a bug up your ass, you're like, I just gotta clean. Like this will get it out.
Yesterday.
Yesterday. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna have like, but if everything's clean around you and you're just like wiping a clean floor like a neurotic person, you can do this instead. Like it'll let you get that like neurotic clean energy out, which happens to all of us, I think. Sometimes you're just like, I can't take it. I want to clean everything. You can play Lotto Knot instead and leave your real house dirty. So I do recommend this game. And then I want to talk quickly about a game that's very cuddly, has animals. It just came out today, but there is a very lengthy demo, which I recommend trying the demo too. I think it's a perfect Steam Deck game. It's called Yao Ling Mythical Journey. Not Yao Ming, the basketball player, Yao Ling. So it's like a Cult of the Lamb style art, except it's very pretty, like a wonderful bright forest. It's an open world RPG, but it's creature collecting. So you are going around and fighting different animals and adding them to your pack, doing quests for people. And the fighting is actually done in an auto battle style, but you have manually, I don't know, there's a bunch of different things you can manage. So you arrange them, of course, like every auto battler, but there's active attacks. You are crafting things that you can do, like heals, or maybe locking somebody into place so they can't move, like a bind, or maybe you're trying to capture other ones, like a Pokeball or Pal World. So you have all these things you're actively clicking while this auto battling is going on. But a lot of the game is running around in this beautiful open world and doing quests for the different townspeople and collecting animals that you find and building your team. I don't think it has controller support, but what was weird was people kept saying they liked it on Steam Deck. So John, how would you do that if you didn't do the mouse and keyboard plugin or like a touch screen? I don't know.
There's touchscreen on Steam Deck, but
okay.
But I don't think I've used the touchscreen once on any game. Like again, in a pinch, I've done it like for a mouse simulator, but
right. Well, I feel like this is one to watch until they add the controller support, like if you're a Steam Deck person, because I think it's like the perfect Steam Deck game. But once again, the demo, you can play for hours, I think, and really explore that first whole zone, collect a bunch of animals. This is another thing that I think would be perfect for any age. And like, I actually kind of found myself getting in the loop of building my team out. I was like, okay, I really want to capture this guy, but he's too high level. So let me go level over here and come back. And then there was boss battles. And I'm seeing more and more of these, like, they're not AAA. They're not, they're AA, or I don't know. They feel a step above indie to me. They very well may be indie, but we're kind of, there's like that large space between AAA and indie. It doesn't feel like two people made it. Small studio, clean, cute, fun little game.
Yeah.
But I don't know. The demo might be enough for you to kind of tell if you like it.
Yeah, and I'm reading on Steam. I guess it works good on Steam Deck, and someone says the controls are clunky, but you can adjust them with the Steam Deck option.
I don't know what that is. Yeah, I feel like it just came out. Maybe they'll do like a Steam Deck patch, because this is, I don't know. Like I said, I don't have a Steam Deck. I haven't gotten one yet because I probably wouldn't use it much. But then I play games like this and I'm like, you know what? I'd probably like this on Steam Deck. I don't think I'm going to play it on my PC, but I would probably play this on Steam Deck. I think it feels like a perfect Steam Deck game. But yeah, I mean, I was poking around Cozy Games and I saw a new one came to Game Pass today, Flock. I didn't try that one. I don't know if you did, Matt or John, but no, I had tried the demo very briefly on Steam and I just turned it right off. But I wanted to mention it because it's very cozy. It involves animals. It's by Annapurna or whatever. I hated it. You fly around collecting birds. I just hated it.
Two games you hate.
I hate it. I turned it right off. I just want to bring it up though, because if you're looking for a cozy game, it just got added to Game Pass today. And, there are some people who only play cozy. I mean, it's a topic. We kind of mock it. We make fun of it. But there's some people who just live in this cozy world. There's cozy game Reddits. There's cozy game streamers. It's just kind of like the one thing they do. I do like step into the world here and there, but a lot of the times the things we're playing are just cozy anyway by accident, like Lotto Knot, and some of them are really good. So that's my pick of the week for cozy is Lotto Knot. Check it out. I'm just drinking a water with True Orange. I don't like it. Yeah, I've tried the True Lime, True Lemon. True Orange is not my thing. It's strange.
I'm kind of with you on that. Okay. I tried the True Lime. I don't think I tried the True Orange.
Yeah.
But anyway.
So it's just like crystallized citrus and citric acid. And it's weird. I wanted it to taste like something else.
Yeah, I had the True Lime in like a Parmesan cheese shaker.
Oh, that's too much. Yeah.
It's kind of too much. It was all clumpy in there.
Ew.
You know, so I buy giant boxes of True Lemon on Amazon, like 500
They're not a
packs.
sponsor of the show. People always ask,
No.
are you guys sponsored? No.
But I mean, Michelle drinks a lot of water with lemon. I drink a ton of iced tea with lemon. So
yeah,
this stuff's a godsend.
All right, John. So what are you playing over there? I know you played some non-cozy stuff too.
No, I played everything cozy.
Not
as
everything.
cozy as you could be. Okay.
No.
So the first thing is I, for some reason, was thinking about Rusty's Real Deal Baseball.
As you often do.
Oh, no, really?
Yeah.
We're not going back to Rusty's, are we?
This is a game John reviewed many years ago on the DS that stuck with him. It's like a running joke because John loves this character.
He does.
So the setup for this game, and this was on the 3DS. Now, I did emulate this game on my phone. I have a Pixel Fold, which when it's folded looks like kind of like a 3DS. And I had a DS emulator on it that worked pretty decent. But this is a 3DS game. So I had to go find a 3DS emulator. The one to get, by the way, is called Citra, but you got to sideload it. I didn't feel like dealing with that shit, so I just went to the Play Store and just found any old one that had decent reviews. And I use Lemeroid, I believe it's called.
I would use some Preparation H for that.
Yeah, so it's called like Limeroid. I don't everything. Yeah. All of these emulators have some kind of a citrus theme to them. It's like Citra, lemon, lime. Like they're all weird. Like they're all copying each other for some reason. Mm-hmm. So this was like Lemeroid, and so I found the ROM. I actually own the game. It's on some 3DS in this house. But here's the thing: I forgot how this game worked. I remembered the story of this game, and this is kind of like this is an old game, but it's one that I want to come back. I think this is a beloved idea. So basically the premise of this game is that you are a guy who approaches a baseball shop, and there is a dog in there who is currently separated from his wife. Now,
That's right. Not divorced.
I guess way back when I said divorce, but the actual word is separated.
You sold us a lie. I felt sympathy for this guy.
Well, his wife left him. It doesn't matter, okay?
They're not divorced. They're separated.
Divorce, separated, whatever. So they're separated, and this guy, the owner of the baseball shop, this dog, is a middle-aged 50-year-old man with 10 dog kids, okay? And he's going to tell you his story.
Have your pet spayed and neutered. I'm supposed to feel sorry for this guy? You dropped 10 kids off at the pool. That's your problem, dude.
After
Rusty,
5, you got to...
here's the thing, Michelle.
No
Rusty,
wonder his wife left him.
Well, this dog, Rusty, he's like a former baseball legend.
Oh, wow.
And now he's 50. He's washed up. He owns his baseball shop.
Every like middle-aged midlife crisis guy trope out there. Divorced. You're trying to take care of your kids. You used to be great. Now you're just a sorry, sad sack of shit. Yeah. You can't even wipe your own ass.
Working at some fucking baseball shop.
Your boss is now half your age. This fucking crumb bum kid who's 25.
You got to ask a 16-year-old for vacation time.
Yes. This is exactly what's going on here.
Okay, so you're feeling Rusty. Rusty's got...
Well, I think I want to like do some kind of a
deep dive lore.
Well, we should do that. That's a given.
I don't relate to this story.
I want some kind of a petition to bring Rusty's Real Deal Baseball back to 2024 because this is one of these games that is trapped in time on the fucking 3DS.
I think a lot of the people on the internet would really love this. They would say, "Yeah, his wife took half his money. Fuck women. Let's get the incels in.
Don't change the fucking story.
It's bad to get married.
Do not change a word of the story. Okay,
you don't need her. Hose before bros.
Change it. Okay.
Okay.
So, but here's the game, and again, I played this a long time ago, so I didn't remember how this game worked. So you go to the shop, Rusty's kind of telling you his bullshit sob story, and then right away he wants you to babysit one of his dogs. Okay.
Oh, don't have a friend like that. He can't open with
that's
that.
a lot to put on someone
Rusty.
right off the start.
That's too much.
Yeah.
We don't know each other like that.
So you get to pick one of his 10 dogs to take home with you and watch.
What?
Oh,
Yes.
my
What? He's a
God. That's
terrible father.
manipulative. You pick one?
Random customers.
Yes. And so you take the dog
Yeah,
home.
what if you're a murderer?
All right, so I go there and he wants me to babysit one of his kids, one of his dog kids, right? So I have to pick one, okay? But at the same time, besides selling jerseys and hats and baseball gear, he also sells baseball-themed 3DS games, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Mini games that you can play, right?
Yes, but I didn't realize how diabolical this game is. So when this game came out, very early in the idea of an app store, right? Mm-hmm. And that's what this game is. It's an app store for these baseball games.
Right.
And so Rusty gives you, the first time you go there, he gives you a demo for one of the games, not the full game, a demo for one of the games, and you get to take one of his dogs home. You take the dog home, you take the demo, you put it in your 4DS, and you play the game in your house, right? And then the dog you took home is kind of narrating, telling you shit about your dad, how he's kind of hard to deal with, and blah, blah, blah. So he gives you a demo, you pass the demo, and then as you pass the demo, you're getting like donuts and nose trimmers and toupees and stuff. Yes. And these are items. So as you do well in the demo, you get these items that you can then use to barter with Rusty to buy the full game at a discount, but with real money.
No.
Yes.
So you have to spend your real person money.
Yes.
It's not like you can buy them in-game with in-game currency.
The Nintendo eShop money. So here,
What the
this is
hell?
what they did. I mean, can you believe this? I mean, now it seems
Nintendo
crazy.
Are scumbags. they really are.
So what happened was, okay, so I passed the demo, I get the donuts, the mustache trimmers, and the toupee, right? So then I go back to the store.
Toupee, they really know their market, huh?
Yeah, so I go back to the store, and then the kid's like, hey, listen, my dad's going to try to overcharge you for the game, but you can negotiate with him, okay? Now, keep in mind, kids were playing this shit, right? So you have to actually negotiate with this virtual 50-year-old dog who's divorced, right?
Is that dog years or human years?
He's 52 years old.
Yeah,
so
but
you
is that
have
human
to
years or dog years?
You have to negotiate with this fucking dog,
supernatural.
to get the price down to spend your real money. He starts at $4. You can accept it.
Actually get it
That
down.
is crazy.
I don't know.
This is sick. This game is sick.
Are there some chumps paying full price for this if they don't know how to haggle?
But here's the thing. I don't know because I kept negotiating till I got him down to $2. And he said, that's it. I can't go down any longer. After I gave him the nose trimmers and a fucking donut, he took $2 off.
Wow.
And, right?
Did you try like a milk bone?
And
What's
then,
a dog to do with a nose trimmer?
So he's like, okay, listen, this is it. $2 if you want this game. And then I click buy. And then it launches the 3DS shop, which I can't connect to because I'm emulating it, and that was it. So I couldn't buy the game.
Once again, a cozy
Can I ask you a
game
question,
that's
though?
super
Yes.
dark.
Was this always the format, even the original one, where you had to buy the games?
Absolutely.
They didn't just add this part because that would be terrible.
I'm emulating the full ROM, and it's all familiar now. It's all familiar.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And so
That's terrible. I was interested, but now I'm not.
This is illegal. I don't think this is legal.
But I did some research, and people were saying you can download the DLC stuff that you would buy. But I don't recall what I bought. I know I definitely had some of the games because I remember them. But he wants you to buy them, and it's real cash, and you can negotiate with him to get him down.
That's so shady because there's going to be kids who don't know how to negotiate and they pay double the price.
The little kid dog is explaining to you what negotiation means. And the little kid dog keeps reminding you, by the way, this is real money. This is hard-earned cash. He keeps saying this. I can't believe they did this shit back then.
This flew under the radar. Like, this feels like it's crossing because you have to buy this too, right? Or no?
No,
Do you have to buy the original one?
No,
or is it a free app?
I think it's a free download, and then you have to buy all the individual games.
I kind of understand it now.
You can't do that. You can't. I don't think so. I think it's scummy.
It was a free.
They got this little kid going, listen here, give my dad a donut. I'm reading the Wikipedia on it. It says one of Rusty's children will tell you if the price cannot be lowered any further, and if a player chooses an ineffective option of dialogue, it will reset Rusty's mood with donuts.
That is so shady. Yeah.
So this game came out in August of 2013. So
another time, another place.
When was the iPhone 1? I forgot.
Rusty's Real Deal Baseball was announced and direct. The concept of the game was created with the theme of, quote, good feelings. But IGN said the game was uncharacteristically dark. Yeah, you think?
Yeah, that's what I love about it. That's what made this so memorable when we talked about it 12 years ago.
So you feel bad for him and sympathy for him. So you want to buy his games because he's a divorced dog with 10 pups and his wife's a bitch and left him.
Yeah, and he's saying, listen, I'm trying to make a living here. You can't talk me down this far. He's giving you a guilt trip the whole fucking time.
He's like, I'm going to kill myself. All right, I'm going to take myself to the pound if you don't buy this.
Does he raise a gun slowly to his head as he's making negotiation?
His kid is like starving. He's like, please. He's like Sally Struthers out there in Zimbabwe. This game is sick, John. I can't even believe you brought it up. I think it's dark. I really don't think we should touch this. I think we're going to get sued now.
Yeah.
Rusty's
there's some dark web shit. We're going to get cursed or something.
Nintendo, please bring this back and have
no, please do not treat customers like this.
Twisted fucks that made this make
now?
It. What?
If they had kids playing games where it's like, hey, I'm a dog who's sick and dying and I can't handle life anymore unless you buy these games.
With your real money.
With your real money. And don't tell your parents, kids, because Rusty will get mad and beat me. My dad will beat me.
This game is designed to guilt kids out of money. That's the model.
Poor dog down on his luck.
Yeah.
Oh my God, how manipulative!
Crazy, right?
Yep.
So I don't know. I adore that game though. I am. And by the way, that emulator I got runs like dog shit on my phone, and I have a high end phone, so I don't know.
Use Delta. I think that's the one I used.
Citra is the one everyone says, but you have to sideload it, and I didn't want to do it.
Okay, so. I guess I used an iPhone Delta. I don't know if it's even on Android, but
okay, probably, yeah. I know my daughter did some 3DS when they did it, and she was playing Animal Crossing. I don't know if it was DS or 3DS though. Okay, all right. The other game I want to talk about is called Elba.
Okay,
this is a fucking cozy as fuck goddamn game. And Matt, this is made by the people that made Monument Valley.
I never got into that.
I thought that was you all day long.
Played it.
Well, yeah.
No, that was on. Remember House of Cards?
Yeah, House of Cards.
Played it on House of Cards
on Netflix.
Oh, is that okay? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So this is made by Us Two, USTWO. They also made Whale Trail. I remember that being a big iOS game. Remember that Whale Trail game? I do. That was in 2011. Yes. Okay, so this is a very, very, very cozy game. And the story is you're a little girl. You start out like really young, like looks like a little Dora the Explorer kind of kid. And basically you're visiting your grandparents in this like fictional Spanish, I guess, Mediterranean or sea town or wherever the fuck they live. And so you come in from Britain.
Spain is in the Mediterranean, right? So
what?
I don't know how you're describing. Sorry, continue.
This looks exactly like that cat game that just came out. Like exactly like that cat game.
Yeah.
Little Kitty Big City.
Okay, so you're visiting this little Mediterranean town. It's very cute. I really dig the graphics in this game, the style. Okay. I think that they did a really good job capturing a style and a mood, and it's like a living like kids cartoon or book or something. It's very kid friendly without a doubt. So you go visit your grandparents when you're super young, and you're exploring the island. They tell you to just go ahead and just, it's safe here. Go look around, whatever. And then you come across this dolphin that is beached, and it has a fishing net around it. And so you panic and you go find other people in the town to help you put the dolphin back in the ocean. And at that very point, you are radicalized and you are the next Greta Thunberg from that very moment forward.
It's another dark moment in a cozy game.
So from that moment forward, this young girl who's 5 or 6 or however the fuck old she is,
she's too young to be going around alone taking photos.
She becomes a radicalized environmentalist right then and there. That's what's happening in this
grooming game.
Right?
It's like a grooming game.
So you rescue the dolphin and then you come back 10 years later.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, you were radicalized 10 years before.
Right. This is an evil island. Look, it did win the Social Impact Award, John.
Right.
So it actually won the Inclusion Award as well.
Right.
Inclusion, very inclusive.
Yeah, there's a lot of Spanish. That's why it reminded me of Dora, because my kids watch Dora all the time.
How is
and
that
always
inclusive?
I don't know.
This girl?
So anyway, so you come back 10 years later. She's 10 years older. She was radicalized when she was there, when she was young, maybe 6, 7, 8, whatever. Now she's, I guess 18 or something. And now she's like, she is just, whatever. She's going to save this island. Okay. Mm-hmm. And she gets there and she comes back 10 years later. Her grandparents are still alive. Thank God. And, she starts noticing things are wrong with the island. Okay.
Mm-hmm. What are you talking? This isn't the game I'm looking at.
This is not the gameplay. I'm seeing a girl taking pictures of ducks.
You're making this up. This is a child.
I am not making this up.
There's no screenshot about an older woman coming back to the island.
This is a terrorist trainer,
she's 10 years.
Okay, this is the wrong game.
No. She rescues the dolphin when she's like 3, 4, 5. She comes back 10 years later.
That's a lot for a 3-year-old to do.
What?
Yeah, that's
this is a 9-year-old that we're looking at.
Okay,
I see a 9-year-old girl taking pictures of a duck.
No,
I don't think
10 years passes. I'm telling you.
Well, was she a tot? Like 10? She doesn't.
Yes.
Okay. How is she rescuing a doctor? A dolphin as a fetus.
How old is Elba in the Elba game?
Ask the Elba Wiki.
Yeah,
I'm sure they'll know.
I don't know.
I mean, I guess if she was like 3, but then
maybe she has some sort of syndrome.
Now they're saying age 12, probably.
Benjamin Buttoning it.
She has a syndrome, I think.
I thought it said 10 years later.
I don't think it did, John. This girl looks like she's about 8.
I think it said like 10 months.
She's taking pictures
10
of
months
ducks.
later.
Look at the first Alba. The first Alba is like a foot tall. The second Alba 10 years later is like 2.5 feet tall or 3 feet.
I think 10 months.
I don't know. I don't think she rescued a dolphin as a baby. I hate to break it to you. I see a girl walking around with a baseball hat taking pictures of the ducks. Is that the gameplay? You're taking photos of animals?
No, she's radicalized environmentalist. Yes, it says right here. 10 years later, she flies. It's 10 years past since the dolphin.
Then she must have been -2 when she first met that dolphin.
How did she save the dolphin? I don't think so, John.
Okay,
I think you misread that.
All right. I am on the wiki right here.
This is a chillaxion.
She was 2 years old. She was 2 years old when she rescued the dolphin.
Chillaxon?
How could she have rescued a dolphin at 2 years old?
Read it. Okay, I just sent you a link. The first we see
because on Wiki it's true.
The first we see
wrong.
No, the first we see is Alba. She is 2 years old. 10 years later, she comes back.
Rescuing a doctor, and I keep saying a doctor, a dolphin, and getting radicalized. Because, how is a 2-year-old rescuing a dolphin?
Well, she got other people in the town to help. Remember I said that?
But she can barely stand up. She's a toddler. She's tumbling around. She's got fat
I'm just telling you, this is the setup. I didn't make the fucking game. She's a toddler.
She's not going to town by herself.
Yes. So she stumbles across a
She's
dolphin.
She's stumbling, all right? She's 2.
With the fishing net. She gets to town and she becomes a radicalized environmentalist at that point.
She's not being radicalized.
She's radicalized. Okay, let me...
You're bringing a lot of your politics into this, John. It was supposed to be a chill game.
No, all right. Let me tell you let me tell you the rest of this, okay? Let me just explain the rest, okay? She comes back 10 years later.
Do you have a photo of her 2 years old rescuing the dolphin? I'd like to see video of this, okay? Because it's like a UFO. If you can't produce a photo, I don't want to hear about it anymore. I'm over it.
All right, I will show you this. I'm going to show you the dolphin rescue right now.
Yeah, that was Alba's brother.
Okay.
It doesn't exist. 2-year-olds aren't rescuing dolphins.
Yes.
Video?
Here's the video.
I'm now watching a 25-minute video.
What? All right.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, here's the video. Okay.
All right, the dolphin rescue happens in this video.
Okay, so in 6 minutes,
why does she look nothing like her grandma? This kid this is weird. She looks like she's from a different family.
Trying to find the...
I see something on the beach. Yeah, this is not a place for a kid. 9 minutes 30 in.
She's the same age at 25 minutes and 6 minutes. Like I guarantee.
No. Yeah, look at the very beginning. She's a toddler.
Age. This is not 10 years later.
No, the very beginning.
Okay, hold up. All right.
The very beginning.
The mystery of Alba.
Minute and a half.
Okay.
Look at a minute and a half. Look at how tiny she is.
Okay.
She's 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
I mean...
So these negligent grandparents have this kid by the ocean at 2 years old pulling a dirty dolphin up from the sand. Is that what I'm looking at?
That's when she was radicalized. Yeah.
Yeah, I would be radicalized with those grandparents too. You know, mine were giving me cookies and stuff. They weren't.
What happened to her parents?
Have me working. Yeah, she probably killed them. Look at this kid.
Where is this fucking dolphin rescue in this goddamn video?
I don't think it exists. I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, wait, I found
there's
it.
a dolphin rescue.
There's a dolphin.
The dolphin rescue is at 7 minutes.
7 minutes, there's a dolphin. We have dolphin.
She has a flashback?
Wait a minute. She's not 2 there. She's talking.
Okay, all right. So I guess
clearly 12.
Yeah,
all right,
come on, John. Give me a break. I'm closing this video.
Okay, the point is she becomes radicalized as a child when she rescues a dolphin. Okay?
So she rescues a dolphin in her
Okay, all right. I remember now what happened. When she was...
Story changes.
No, okay.
I just realized I don't actually care.
Okay,
but.
all right.
Yeah.
I actually remember now.
I think it's good we're uncovering the dark side of cozy games. They're actually twisted.
That's true.
Okay, she becomes radicalized at 2 when she does a selfie with her grandparents and there is a lynx in the photo bombing them. And at that moment... What? She realizes how precious the wildlife is on this place, and no one ever sees a lynx because they're disappearing. That's when she's radicalized. She's further radicalized at the age of 12 when she rescues a dolphin.
And then when does she end up on the pole?
And then she is even further radicalized when it is revealed that her most favorite part of this island is the wildlife reserve that the mayor is going to destroy to build a hotel.
Same fucking story. Can't you guys come up with something else?
This is Avatar.
So, okay. Her grandparents give her a cell phone. It has an app that identifies animals that she takes photos of. You have missions and quests. This is definitely in the ballpark of Gator Game and things like that I've talked about the last 6 months. Okay. So you have these light quests. You have a cell phone. You take photos. You have a quest that says, take photos of 20 different species. Each one needs to be unique, right? So you have to find 20 different animals. There's birds flying everywhere.
So when I said, is the gameplay taking photos of animals, and you said no, that was incorrect.
That's part of it. That's part of it. That's part of it. There was one quest. There was a toxic waste spill on the island, and squirrels were eating it, Michelle. Okay. No. Yes. So there was a lot of... So I, as a 12-year-old Alba, I discovered a squirrel and a pile of ooze. And then my friend comes along and says, oh my God, this squirrel is sick. Go find the vet. So I have to go to town.
No,
I
you checked in because
vet.
here it says occupation. It says student probably. Nefro in the chat says Alba is probably working in a sweatshop making Nikes. Have you checked in with what she's doing on her downtime, John? Because Carl says, just so we're clear, this is a cozy game, right?
Yes, this is the story of a young
Greta. She grew up
Greta.
a little too quick. I think she grew up a little too quick. Yeah, her wiki page is funny. It says like her likes and dislikes. I don't know.
You're getting weird about this girl.
So what happens here is this is where I am right now in the game. I'm doing all these side quests for everybody. Mm-hmm. I have to get 50 petition signatures to end this hotel. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
This is a real problem. And the mayor is a fucking capitalist pig. Okay.
Yeah. What if it brings money into the area and actually
this is what the
island?
mayor is promising. Okay.
Right.
He's like, listen, we're going to have jobs and we're going to turn this place around.
50 signatures. That's not that. Just to stop the hotel. Yes. How many people live on the island? 50?
I don't know.
Good on her. Good on her is what I say.
I think she should be enjoying her childhood, okay? I'm just going to say this. Alba, please stop. Go back home, kick a ball, kiss a boy, stop what you're doing.
Keep making an impact, Alba. Don't listen.
Alba,
they want you to stop making a difference.
And so what happens in this game is you don't get the petitions signed by people directly. You have to do good deeds in the world, and then the people start talking about
labor,
you.
Right. So you have to do quests for them, and they're like, then I'll sign your paper, Alba.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
So like when I got the vet to save the squirrel with me, then he's like, I'll sign your petition, you know. And then when I repaired this board of birds that I replaced the photos, people were rejoicing and signed the petition automatically. So you do all these quests, people sign the petition, and I really think that's the whole fucking game. I think when you complete all the quests, get all 50 signatures, the game's over. I think the game's around 3 hours long.
Can you
I played
lose
about 2.
And the hotel gets put up, and then it's just a picture of Alba on the beach, skin and bones.
Right. I'm going to say this, and I genuinely mean this. I do not hate this game even a little bit. I think it's really.
Agree. It sounds. Cute.
I think it's well. It's really well done.
This is too dark for me. I mean, I know I like dark games.
Well, it's dark because it's dark because I'm like shining a spotlight on the shit that's really going on. But, but that's what's going on.
I'm kidding.
It sounds like a capable game where you just kind of like you'd have that dopamine drip of like, let's get more signatures.
Yeah.
I just don't like her character. I'm not rooting for Alba. I think Alba needs to go enjoy her childhood. Yeah, Old School says Alba's going to have blue hair when she grows up. I think so. I'm a little worried for Alba.
I'm not. You're doing great, Alba. Keep it up.
Oh, my God. Alba's 45 right now. If she's aging the way John talks, Alba's fine. She's married with 12 cats or single. All right, John, what else did you play?
All right, I played a game on the PlayStation 5.
Yep.
Oh.
I felt I don't know. I felt dumb just saying that. On the PlayStation, I played that new shooter game the kids were playing over the weekend.
Oh, the kids.
Open Only Human?
Concord.
The game that's DOA?
So
why is it DOA? People don't like it.
Well, let's talk about it. Yeah. So Concord is a new hero shooter.
Overwatch ripoff that costs money?
Well, okay. So it's published by Sony. It's a Sony game. It's developed by Firewalk Studio, who is made of Bungie veterans. So that going in.
Well, some of the developers have made some weird comments.
Okay. Well, let's talk about the gameplay, then we'll talk about that stuff.
Well, I'm just saying, don't sing the praise of the developers.
Well, it's made by a bunch of Bungie developers, ex-Bungie guys. You know, Sony bought Bungie. So this is some splinter studio there.
Right.
And yes, it is a hero shooter. It's a 5v5 hero shooter. There's 16 different characters. I mean, by the way, this past weekend was a closed beta available for free to PlayStation Plus subscribers. Mm-hmm. And then you could also play it if you bought it on Steam, the full game for $40.
There were 30 people playing.
Yes. So the thing is, I almost bought it on fucking Steam.
Right.
And then I did a Google search and I'm like, what? It's on PlayStation Plus? Shit, I'm not buying that.
Well, you were going to buy it and return it, to be fair, with the old
I didn't know
pre-order
that. But,
trickaroo. Yeah.
So I played it on PlayStation Plus for free, and I didn't really know much about this going in. I barely knew anything about this game, to be honest. Mm-hmm. And it was very obvious to me right away, though, that this is kind of... people are saying it's kind of like a cross between Destiny and Overwatch and Valorant. The hero aspect of it is very Overwatch and Valorant too, I guess. So you basically have 16 characters to choose from. The beta had team deathmatch, kill confirmed, and capture the flag game modes. You had 16 characters. It's typical Overwatch shit. You got tanks, healers, and DPS. You just pick one, right? So I was picking the soldier guy who's a Call of Duty dude, and then some Martian dude with a missile launcher, with a rocket launcher. Mm-hmm. And I noticed right away that the game moved at a glacial pace. The movement's super slow, not as fast as Overwatch. Right. And I didn't like that right away. I think the game visually looked fine. I think the frame rate was fine. I just thought the gameplay was just bland and not needed. That's kind of what I thought. I'm
not neat. I've never heard gameplay described like that.
Well, okay. I feel like this lately with all of these shooters that are coming out, like X Defiant.
Doesn't add anything.
It's just why do I need this game? 5 years ago, this would have been a topic, right? Not now. Okay,
too
because
late.
It's not free to play like a lot of the other games.
Well, that's number one. That's the big nail in the coffin to me. This is a $40 game, and I think Sony's getting a little fucking cocky because of Helldivers. Maybe who knows? Right? It's we proved that free to play. You don't need that.
You don't want to make that mistake again. Yeah.
Well, Helldivers wasn't free. I bought that fucking game twice.
Yeah, true.
But I think that they kind of proved to themselves that, well, free to play isn't mandatory. Look at what we did with Helldivers, fastest selling PS5 game to date, whatever. Right? So I think there might be some of that going on here. But this game doesn't do anything unique or new or fresh, whereas Helldivers absolutely did. Like the game, well, you could say it's a ripoff of whatever, but the gameplay, like of
Starship Troopers, it hit a nerve because people loved it.
This game won't. Yeah.
Starship, I mean, Helldivers to me felt like a fresh new game. This does not feel fresh at all. At all. Okay. Mm-hmm. It feels like a worse Overwatch to me. And,
and that's a low bar at this point.
And do we need a worse Overwatch that is free?
Or costs $40.
It's not free at all? I thought it was Overwatch 1 was, right? Overwatch
no, you were saying, do we need a worse Overwatch that's free? I'm saying, do we need a worse Overwatch that's not free?
Yes, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Overwatch is free, right? I mean, I played it a month.
I think it is now. Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay. Overwatch 2 is free to play. Was Overwatch 1?
No.
I mean, okay. I own all of them. I played all of them. I don't remember how I got them. But yeah, this game, I don't like it. I'm not buying it. Mm-hmm. I have no interest in this at all. Just none. I'm sorry if you like it. I just don't know why you would play this. Why do we need this game?
People don't seem to like it.
So there's no power system or anything that differentiates it. There wasn't anything new in it.
Okay, so
it had to have had a hook. Like every game has at least
one. So it's the same thing. Like, okay, so everyone picks a player, right? And only one person can be that player, right?
Right.
The players give like some passive buffs to all the players if you pick them. Like if you pick this guy, everyone's going to be able to aim down their sights a little bit faster. You know, if you pick this guy, everyone's going to be able to heal a little bit faster. You know, the gun guy had like a smoke grenade and an explosive grenade. The missile launcher guy had
is it
like
taking the MOBA elements like Overwatch did and adding it to like a Team Fortress style game. So there's an ultimate ability. So it's not skill based.
Yes, it's just all of that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the developers came out and I read this that this is a game that's either they said it is brains versus aim, and so you can decide how you want to play. Are you a brain player or are you an aim player? Because if you're a brain player, you're going to take advantage of all your ultimates and you know,
you're going to line up your ultimates and communicate with your team, or one person with good aim can take you all out.
Or you're just going to be a guy that hides out in the corner and snipes everyone in the head. Right. But everyone's super spongy in this, by the way. We're talking about an entire magazine, you know, to kill anyone. Like, and if you have a 30-round mag, you better get all 30 into somebody because that's the only way you're killing them. Right. And like, so... and the pace, it's slow. There is like a little floaty movement to it with double jumps and triple jumps, and you could you know roll and dive and all that stuff. But it never feels like it's fast paced. Like it's just like everyone feels too heavy to me,
right?
Which I didn't like.
And they are heavy because they were designed to be inclusive.
Well, yes, they are. They are all obese.
Concord lead character designer believes whites must acknowledge their privileged position, that it actively work for equality, and claims the judicial system is white supremacy. So yeah, they set out to make the characters look weird as well. And by weird, I mean actually weird. Like some of them look not human, right, John? There's aliens, and it's a very diverse. Yeah,
everything has a Guardians of Galaxy look to it.
Like Guardians of the Galaxy is a good comparison.
Yeah,
like that same attitude. That same
like they literally lifted Guardians of the Galaxy. Honestly,
yeah,
it's like that retro sci-fi.
So it's too samey. It feels too familiar from too many different things. Hodgepodge
There's just no
into
point.
Something
We got to stop doing this. We stop making these types of games that are so copy pasta, and at a fee when there's free ones that are better.
Better.
So, I mean, listen, Apex Legends, 10,000 times better than this. Fortnite, 20,000 times better than this. Call of Duty Warzone, 50,000 times better than this. Overwatch, twice as much better than this. You know, like, that's the competition for this.
Mm-hmm.
So, Matt, you going to buy it and play with your Halo boys?
Oh, not right now, Johnny. I'm hoping if they open it up, I will. If they open it for free, I will definitely check it.
After Foam Stars, this is another failure for Sony, John. Are you...
dead, right? I mean, Sony's fucking dead. I don't know why anyone has those systems.
So much that it's selling out Xbox like 2-1.
But
I was waiting for the Foam Stars, now Concord. You know,
Foam Stars was really depressing. I was like the
Call
only
of Duty this way, guys.
I was the only person playing Foam Stars, I think, really.
Right.
I think,
when it came out.
Yep. I've heard zero people talk about Foam.
Yeah, I'm the only one that played that.
There's got to be some Foam Star Stan, for lack of a better term, out there. That's his YouTube.
But I do want to point out, Matt, that there is a open beta this week and sometime
on Concord.
Yes, Google it, look it up. I don't know.
And if you pre-order, you get like 5 invites for your friends as well. So if you know somebody in there, I think
I'm not going to spend money on this game.
Yeah.
But PlayStation Plus got to play for free last weekend, and I believe this weekend anyone with a PlayStation can play for free and PC without pre-ordering. I believe
this game goes free to play within 6 months. I feel like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Immediately.
There's nobody on the servers that are going to be playing it. So they're going to have to.
I think they're going. I think they thought they were making like a Valorant Overwatch is what I think they thought they were doing. Like a slower, tactical. Yeah. That's what I think.
Okay.
Like I don't like Valorant either.
Slow.
Yeah, it's slow. I mean, Counter-Strike and Valorant are slow compared to like Call of Duty and Apex Legends and all that.
Yeah, I don't know, John. I don't think anyone's going to play this.
I don't
even
either.
Free. Like I feel like this game is definitely DOA for sure.
Yeah, and they're like I read some stuff about this. Like they're promising weekly like narrative movies and cinematic narratives displaying high
just
fidelity.
Like Overwatch. Yeah, that's what we want.
Here's what they said.
Backstory for my sniper. Do they have a boyfriend?
Yeah, I got some quotes here. Sony's distinguishing flavor for Concord appears to be its character and narrative writing. The game promises weekly episodes of cinematic narrative.
These are the former Bungie people? You guys are coming off. This is what you've become? Who left?
You're going to get cinematic narratives with high fidelity motion capture with facial animations. How about making a fucking good game instead of me hearing about some character's daddy issues? Like, just give me a break.
You're not. Like, who are you going to win over with this? They're trying to get the Overwatch crowd who cares more about Tracer's backstory than if the game's fun to play. Yeah.
All those Overwatch freaks are on Pornhub watching fucking Tracer get
jerking
fucking
off to Mercy.
Tag teamed.
Yeah, it's enough.
That little Eskimo girl with the fucking whatever.
Yeah. Got to boot up 16, their ass. Yeah. No, they're all old. They're all of age.
No,
Matt.
They're all in there looking at the Eskimo girl with like an octopus with like tentacles in every orifice.
These people are twisted. If you're playing Concord and you're excited about it, I really think you're a twisted person. I'm just going to say it.
Grandpa.
But I want this cinematic narrative because this character I identify with and I need to see it. Yeah, give me. Yeah, well, Seedle Bop. Oh, her mom was a bagger at Walmart. I can relate to that.
Seedle Bop fan fiction I wrote. Seedle Bop fan fiction, guys. I'm starting a YouTube channel. Me and Seedle Bop are friends. These people need to get the fuck out of the house and get some real friends then. Seedle Bop is not your friend. Do not play Concord.
Seedle Bop loves fan fiction vampire movies.
This is not cozy, John.
Vampire
books. I'm not feeling cozy from this, to be honest with you. I'm feeling a little uncomfortable. Another game of the dark side.
You don't want to learn about Seedle Bop's parents?
No, I don't care about Seedle Bop's parents. I want to know, is Seedle Bop fun to play? Seedle Bop have good abilities. I don't care about Seedle Bop's parents.
Yeah.
I'm trying it. If I can get it.
No, I mean, listen, for free, try it, but don't buy this shit.
What is it?
This isn't worth the install. If you bought this,
would you continue like just try it out? Just
I don't think so.
It sticks in you. I don't know. It's just
so bad. If I bought it, I wouldn't play.
Okay. Listen, I bought Helldivers twice, and I have not gone back to it. So that answers that.
Right.
I play Helldivers.
But I've gone back to Call of Duty since then 7 million times.
Well, we know that.
All right, so that's it for me. I am drinking a White Claw, 0% alcohol, non-alcoholic, premium seltzer, lime, 15 calories. All right, Matt, what's going on over there?
I played some pretty cozy games.
Pretty
good. Any dark cozy games?
Cozy game. I don't know. I guess let's explore them and see what the dark aspect is, because the first one is called A Little to the Left. This is on Steam. It's a recently released game.
This is on Game Pass, Matt.
A Little to the Left.
Are you kidding me?
No, because I have this installed on my Xbox right now.
A Little to the Left is on Game. Fudge.
Yeah, I never played it.
Steam to our return.
I'm gonna have to
make it happen.
I'm gonna have to refund. Yeah, for sure. So I would download this though. Because so this is a little bite-sized WarioWare type game where you're just presented with a situation that you have to tidy. And at first it's like, okay, straighten the painting, you did it. Line up the pencils, tallest to shortest, you did it. But the puzzles get weirder and more demented as you go on, and it's really It starts like really trigger like out of the box thinking, and they're kind of ingenious little puzzles. At first, you just feel like this is such like a dumb game, but it ramps up pretty quickly. And
I'm looking at the
actually
pictures.
A fan.
It says
so I installed this because one of my favorite things to do on Xbox with Game Pass is to install games and never play them. Right. Yeah, this is one of them. And I looked at the images and I was like, nah.
Well, I like that unpacking game, which was about putting clothes away and things like that.
It's got that same vibe, as like the same logic as packing.
Game I just played, that moving game, not unpacking, the other one, the moving.
Yeah, moving out.
Yeah.
So Matt, are there any? Because I'm looking at this one, you're organizing batteries in like a tray. Any really dark images that shocked you, like you're putting away knives in like a closet? You're like, this is not good. Who has this many knives?
Aside
from like the general like disarray of the place sometimes.
Right.
But I mean, I feel I'm not even joking. I feel like it's ramping into some dark territory.
Yeah. This looks
some of the
dark.
puzzles are getting a little eviler and stuff. So I'm interested to see if there's a story that's happening.
Like
here.
You're organizing human teeth at some point. Like behind an air conditioner. Yeah.
You're organizing notes by the most desperate. Right. You're like, oh, okay.
What's this blonde lock here?
Yeah.
Hair.
Murder scene photos.
Souvenirs. Murder souvenir. That's it. Okay.
Right.
Michelle, write that down. We're going to make
souvenir.
that game.
I think we should.
Yeah. So I know what? I enjoy it, but unfortunately I'm going to have to refund it and just get it on Xbox.
Well, you should, because it's on Game Pass, you dum-dum.
Right.
I know. Was it recently?
Is this on Game Pass?
Yes, I installed that like a month or two ago on Game Pass.
I didn't see this come up. Might be a US thing. I got to check it out because I would have definitely checked.
This is $15. This seems pricey just to organize.
Look at the link I put in Twitch. There it is, Matt. Game Pass.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
PC and console Game Pass.
Anyways, I don't know how deep it goes. I think it's a game I'm going to finish.
Yeah,
so,
I think this person's a murderer. I'm looking at these photos.
It does.
Are you organizing your little twist ties for your garbage bags and all that?
Who are these weirdos who made this game?
Sorting them by blood soaked.
Do you see these weirdos in this video on Steam? It's like two unkept people. She's got gray in her hair.
Yes. I watched that on my Xbox.
Yeah.
Yes, I saw that.
I think they have somebody in their closet.
That might be why I didn't launch it, to be honest.
Did they make this game?
Yes.
There's definitely
Holy crap,
something.
I've seen this game so many times on Game Pass. I just...
It's also on Switch. These people, what country are they from? Are they in Denmark or something? There's something dark going on at this. If they're American, they're serial killers. If they're just like Europeans, it could just be that they're European. These people are strange.
They could be Swedes. They could be
Swedes. If they're Swedes, they're probably just Swedes. If they're American, then these people have killed something. Yeah.
So anyways, then I'm also playing. So when I went to, I thought cozy game. I'm like, oh, obviously the phone has a lot of cozy games. So I took this as an opportunity to launch Netflix and see what kind of games they have.
Ooh.
And
I talked about Minesweeper last week. Okay, next.
No, it's not Minesweeper. It's a better game. It's called Paper Trail.
Oh.
And this is one of the most
Wait, are you telling me that Netflix gaming is part of your rotation now? Are you checking that out often?
This is a Netflix seller for me. I'm like, I'm going to continue playing this game. Now, all it really does is it downloads the app on your phone. You don't have to enter Netflix to play it. It's just like, oh, you like this game? Okay, we'll take you to the App Store.
I've seen this. It's also on Switch and Steam. It's a top-down puzzle game.
It is really interesting. And briefly, it's an origami game. So you have a girl you're guiding through puzzles, and you have to bend the sides and corners of the environment to solve problems. So if the path is broken, you bend the paper in a certain way that another path overlaps, and you can then walk
Are
it.
you bending or folding, technically? I feel like a bend.
Folding. Yeah, bend or fold. It's the same.
So you're making...
fold
okay, I see. This is cute. It looks interesting.
It's really unique, and it's super chill. There's no time limit on anything. It's... For now, the puzzles feel fair, and I don't feel stuck. I don't feel frustrated. But it is... it's... Once you see the solution to the problem, you're like, how did they come up with that? Because it's just basically two environments, the front and back, and they're folding in on each other. They probably solve
things backwards. You know, when I was a kid, I would solve any maze by doing it backwards, also known as cheating. But I feel like that's
painting.
Yeah, no, I feel like that's what they did, because if they fold it and you do the solution, they can unfold it and do whatever they want underneath. I mean, that's kind of what it looks like. But they do some
interesting things with the concept. So. I was definitely chill, but both games were super chilling for me. I've been working a lot, and I felt playing both these games like, you know what, I could just kind of zone out for a little bit.
Right.
So are you checking into the Netflix gaming thing often? Because I don't even ever think about it.
From time to time.
Wait, Grand Theft Auto is in there?
There's some cool stuff in there.
They were pushing Cozy Grove. It was another game that I saw popular. Bloons TD is there. That's a really good tower defense game.
They have that slasher puzzle game as well, which is really
yeah.
They have Vice City and San Andreas on Netflix gaming.
That's so weird.
No idea. And Katana Zero, which is great. I don't know how that would be on a phone.
That seems terrible.
That was
once if it launches through your TV with a controller, once again, we're talking about the Xbox thing. They have Luna.
Okay,
being on Fire
right.
Stick.
So they have Okay, so I just unplugged my headphones again. I like Apple Arcade because you can play with Apple TV on your TV with a controller, and they have like Dead Cells and I think Shovel Knight and whatever. But Netflix also has Dead Cells, Netflix edition. This is getting
Stranger
stupid now.
Things games,
Netflix
which
edition.
are cute.
I know, but
those are really good games.
But these so-called exclusives,
like
how can they be exclusive on Apple Arcade and on Netflix? Dead Cells. But what's the
There's
Netflix
a certain
edition?
Version, probably, like the Ultimate Edition.
And by the way, you guys can make fun of me because we made fun of Matt with Game Pass. Alba is on Apple Arcade, and I didn't know it, and I bought it. Okay, just so you know, I bought it.
Yeah,
I appreciate your honesty, Chad. I appreciate your honesty.
But, however, I did play it on my Steam Deck, which I prefer, though, than being in my living room during this time of the year.
Sure. I had one more game. So before Grandpa goes on his thing.
Yeah.
Just, this was not a chill game. It's Neon White, which I know you reviewed like a year ago, but it finally came to Xbox Game Pass. And I got to try it. And I think at the time you said this would be up your alley, and it is. I love this type of game. I love this. Like,
this game's awesome.
Super Meat Boy-ish, like perfect the level type game. Yeah, and this one's really fast. You feel really talented.
It's like a Tony Hawk game. It's like a sports game.
Yeah, except I mean, the game is great. Everything else around the game is so annoying and obnoxious. Like the characters, the story, it's the dumb stuff you have to listen to before you enter the levels. The relationship building. It's just all that stuff. I wish they'd cut the fat because the levels are great as they are.
Yeah.
How did you enjoy the story?
I mean, this was a game that defined my summer vacation 2 years ago when it came out in 2022.
It's addictive.
And I played it on my Steam Deck a lot, and I loved it. I do remember like the weird like romancing things or something with the girl or something. Is that what it is? Like,
yeah, it's just you got to talk to them and go through these just dumb things.
And there's like that little like over city or something, the little overworld map.
Yeah, it's just busy work, and it just never feels like something I want to do.
Right. It's like, just get me to the level. That's what I remember the most is the levels. I don't remember talking to the pink-haired girl and getting her to like me.
It's a fun game. It's like when you speed run it, like I feel like you put this level together. You feel fast. You feel fluid. Yeah, it's cool. I'm drinking Coke Zero.
Tom says parkour games aren't cozy. They stress them out. I mean, some people actually do games like that are stressful to chill them out. I've actually heard that weird thing with like Dark Souls games too. Like if you're really stressed and you can get lost in like Dark Souls.
It's about flow, man.
You just check out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Any game that has that flow, you forget about what you're worried about.
Yeah.
That's how Path of Exile is for me when you're killing a million things on the screen at once and you're just you're just like, oh, okay. I kind of lost myself there for a minute. I've just killed a million things. So I guess it depends. Like cozy doesn't always have to be like running around picking fruit too. And we found out tonight.
Lets you just detach and chill.
And chill out. I think chill out is a good term for it. All right. So did you say what you're drinking? I forget.
That's just a Coke Zero.
Okay. All right. Well, let's move on to some news.
All right. So, I'm on that page right now. The Amazon Prime Day deal.
So currently listed for $78.
Which, by the way, did not come up when I searched Xbox.
You get
Fire
a controller, a subscription, and a streaming stick. The no console required Xbox bundle, John.
Yeah. It's right now on Amazon Prime, $78.90. You get a free month of Game Pass, like Michelle said, and then the white controller and the Fire Stick. That's pretty compelling.
Is this a big deal? How is this not a bigger deal than it is? Like, I feel like there was Stadia came with a huge fanfare. This is Stadia.
It's Stadia. It's Luna. Stadia. It's what was that game service like we tried like 10 years ago? Yes, I remember playing Just Cause 2.
I think the problem is because it's cloud and nobody really wants it. But we've been saying this for a while that the next Xbox is a thumb drive and all you need to bring the controller.
This is what we predicted for years, isn't it?
I know.
It's happening.
It's here. It's happening right now.
It's happening. Yeah.
Yeah.
And NVIDIA Shield has done it for years and everything too. But this is an interesting bundle though, because you're getting everything in this kit and it looks like they're trying to reach new people, right? They're not trying to get somebody who owns an Xbox or gaming PC.
The reviews are good, by the way, on Amazon.
I'm inclined to try it. Can I plug that into my monitor and just make an Xbox?
Yeah.
While I'm working?
No, it's an HDMI stick.
Yeah.
So yes, you could plug it into anything that has HDMI in.
But if you already have a computer, you could already do this streaming with the computer. It's not going to do anything special proprietary.
Right.
So
if you got a dumb TV, you could plug this into it. There's 40,000 reviews for this on Amazon.
For what though?
The reviews are decent.
For what though? The Fire Stick? Not
this bundle. This bundle.
That's not how they do bundles. This bundle's never existed before. So,
everyone's talking about the Xbox controller.
You're looking at
this is from 2022.
Right. So the reviews are for the controller. Then this bundle is just
okay. That's you can't do that.
Yeah, nobody.
Wait, you can't slide it. Wait, you can't.
Yeah, haven't you ever looked at reviews on Amazon?
I have
before, and you click on like a dog food bowl, and it's like this makeup looks great. Yes. And make sure you go to like
yes, that's happened to me many times.
I
see a review for HDMI cable, and they're talking about batteries. I'm like, what?
Exactly. You got to be careful out there.
Okay.
Fake spot your reviews, guys, or get the add-on. But no, so Prime Day deals, people have been asking us what's going on. Like I said, other than the Flex garbage bags, I've been stocking up on Presto products. I love their toilet paper and paper towels. But are there any deals for gamers or either of you two hunting for anything specifically? So there are some PS5 games for $19.99.
RoboCop.
Switch consoles are discounted.
I want RoboCop Road City.
Okay. That seems like it should be a Game Pass game.
It really does. I really want to play it, but
why
do
I think it's? I think it's coming to Game Pass. I think I saw that. Hang on, Matt.
Really?
Oh, yes, sweet. That'd be so good.
That was our Discord favorite game that wasn't picked last year. It was like a fan favorite for whatever reason.
A lot of people have been
sleeper
praising
game.
It just seems like a fun
it's slow though. He's like.
Yeah.
Well, I'm curious, Matt, if you'd be interested in it, because you weren't here the day I reviewed it, but last week I reviewed Kitsami Path of the Goddess, the Capcom game that's coming to Game Pass, because the demo, I really loved the demo. It's coming to Game Pass on the 19th. We could always talk about it again next week, so that might be one to look at.
Try that
it's like a tower defense-y style game, but you're walking the goddess path down to the door and you're fighting actively while you're setting up your troops and all this shit. It's very unique. So I'm sure we'll probably revisit that game. But if you're at all curious about it, go listen to last week, people out there, because I did a really long review and I kind of want to bring it up again. And that's Game Pass. So that's a good Game Pass get. They are still getting some good games that, aren't necessarily first party Xbox too. Like they're starting to build out this library of other things.
So to me, that's worth it. That's a game I will play.
Right. So let's say somebody doesn't want a PC. Okay. They don't have a PC. They don't have a Mac, whatever. They have a PlayStation. Does this Fire Stick at all become attractive with this kit? You get an Xbox controller, you get a Fire Stick, and you get a Game Pass subscription. Do you think they're going to reach the casual person?
But here's the thing. If they have a PlayStation, you don't need the Xbox controller. You can use any Bluetooth controller with that.
Yeah.
So if you have a PlayStation controller, you don't need an Xbox controller, but it would be strange to use.
So really, if you're out there, you could get in on this with a free Xbox trial, which are out there, and your $25 Fire Stick, because they're on sale right now on Amazon for $25. It needs to be a 4K Fire Stick, like the 4K HD Ultra or whatever the hell the name is.
Max.
I think it's Max. Yeah. So they're on sale for $25. So if you're a PlayStation person, you don't want an Xbox, you don't want a PC, does it become attractive to somebody with cloud streaming to maybe check out the Xbox world like this? I don't know.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Okay.
If I
point of entry,
if I had never experienced Xbox, only played it at my friend's house, whatever, and I'm curious.
If they really want to play Fable, right? and they don't have anything else but a PlayStation. They launched this Game Pass app.
On the PlayStation?
Well,
yeah,
if
I
PlayStation
think
puts an Xbox app out, you can, but that probably won't happen unless you jailbreak it. No, I mean, I think this is going to be attractive to some people, but the cloud thing is the real concern. But does every game need to not? I mean, you wouldn't play Call of Duty this way, but would you play a single player game or something?
But I might play Alba.
Casual. Yeah,
or Indiana Jones, or one of those indie games that's not as taxing as a.
Just name any cozy game.
I'm shocked you're interested in this, Matt, because you have an Xbox now. So you're looking to put this like in the bedroom or something.
Yeah, I've got no use case for it. Okay. So like maybe I'd put it in a TV upstairs, so we could play Xbox upstairs as well, and then split up the TVs. That'd be fantastic, actually.
You could play Family Feud. That would be a good game.
Yeah. Or there's a lot of.
Or You Don't Know Jack or something like that kind of shit.
That Animal Party looked good too.
I'm surprised because to me, I don't know. I have like no interest in it, but you both are kind of like, you think it's cool that this Fire Stick.
I do think it's cool. I think this is a low barrier to entry for a lot of people just to get in and try it. And if it sucks, was it my internet? Do I need to run Ethernet? And you have to get like an adapter.
Well, that's the thing.
It doesn't have built-in Ethernet. You have to get a separate USB adapter.
That's so silly. I hope Xbox does their own with one in it.
With Ethernet?
Yes.
I don't think a lot of people have Ethernet anymore. I don't think so.
What? You think they're...
I think gamers do. I don't think just average people do.
Gamers are who they're reaching, right?
I know, but I think most people have Wi-Fi at their modem, the end. That's their whole network. Matt, speak up.
Is your PlayStation wired? Or
no.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's not.
Thank you.
Is Matt the everyman to you? John checks with Matt.
I'm just telling you.
I tie my garbage. So
yeah, that's true. You do tie your garbage.
I got Ethernet running all over this fucking house.
I've got holes coming out every wall in this fucking house, Matt. Okay.
And by the way, take advantage of vents. Vents are good.
Yep. Drop them down from your attic. Pull it up from the basement.
Look, but I think
it's just based on me helping my neighbors and stuff. Everyone's got a modem and a router. And one location, that's it. Everything's running on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, everything's running on Wi-Fi here.
Really? Okay. Well,
sorry.
Maybe Matt won't care about the wired Amazon stick. He picks one up for $25.
Well, he won't even know it's an option.
Right.
Matt never knew it was an option, Michelle, until this conversation.
Yeah, that's fine.
Never knew.
No, but you are.
This is news to me. The news you say on here is always news to me.
This is good. I like this. So yeah, we don't know about what Prime Day deals are going on. Like I couldn't believe I saw like a Switch still on sale. Like some new edition of Switch is releasing, like the Hyrule edition of the Switch Lite or something.
Yeah.
Like, how is Nintendo still pushing new editions of the Switch? This thing's been around for 8 years soon?
It's crazy talk.
It's a new one coming. So I think there's Switches on sale if you guys still want one going on over there on Amazon. I saw that.
Like a new Twitch or Switch? Twitch.
Not Switch 2, obviously. Twitch. Just a new version of Switch is coming. Like the Hyrule.
Yeah, they're blue balling Nintendo fans. Yeah. Because they keep on saying, oh, it's coming. Well, we're going to announce it.
Yeah. Oh, but here's a new Zelda game.
There's some CPUs on sale if you're doing a PC build, but I don't know. There's some weird news going on out there. But yeah, I mean, buy that Fire Stick for $25. I think if you're a PlayStation only person, just try it and see if it's shitty. Maybe there's some Xbox games you want to try.
Liquid IV.
Yeah. There's a sale
I don't want to buy
IV.
that anymore. That stuff's stupid.
There's a sale.
That's a waste of money.
I mean, if you're in a sauna or something, it's not. And you're out walking
it's
12
just
miles in the
overpriced.
sun.
I just buy Gatorade Zero. Fuck it.
Yeah. It's true, Tom. Switch games do play better on PC. Other news.
Full Moon beef jerky. All right.
Oh, John's buying beef.
Sounds good.
Bulk meat.
For my dog.
Yep. Okay.
$7 off.
Check that country of origin, John. Where's that made? Because your dog was sick the other day.
This is human grade.
We've
had this conversation.
I want to see you eat it. Human grade.
Yeah,
I've been getting my dog dehydrated chicken. That's human grade too. It says, I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm going to eat this chicken.
Oh, that means it's good for humans. I thought it meant it's
it's made of human.
It's human.
Yes.
No, that's kind of illegal. Here's something.
Subscribe and save $8.86.
Oh, I do the subscribe and save, and then I cancel once it gets delivered. You can save up to 15% if you have.
I'm doing that right now.
Yeah, you got to work that. I live and die by Amazon.
Well, we already get like the chicken one, not the beef. Yeah. The beef's on sale right now.
And like I've been giving this tip in Discord all day because I'm like a Rain Man with my Amazon today. If you do no rush shipping, you can get up to 10% cash back on your Amazon credit card, 7 to 10% pending the product, not just the 5% cash back. And you get $200 free if you open an Amazon credit card right now on your Amazon credit card. I love my Amazon credit card. I put everything on Amazon in the Amazon credit card. And you'll have thousands of dollars by the end of the year or years or how much you spend to whatever.
Woman's
to rebuy.
Flats.
Ooh, wonderful. All right, let's talk about this story because, Matt, you're a Halo guy. 343 Industries has allegedly been downsized considerably. Upcoming Halo titles will be largely outsourced. It is a rumor right now, allegedly.
Yeah,
I don't know if
Halo's shit now.
Do you think this means Halo is dead? Is Halo dead?
No, because the Bungie people are making fucking Concord now. That's where we are, Matt. Wake up, all right?
I'll tell you, me and the Halo boys, every Wednesday night, there's a new Forge map that's absolutely banger. Like, there is... People are making some really fun Forge maps.
You boys better pick your fucking obese tank and get out there right now.
Yeah. She's wearing green lipstick. Which obese tank are you
We
playing?
still have a lot of fun in Halo Infinite, so that makes me sad. Because it's still, I think it's still such a good game. Maybe it's just because I have good memories playing it. But with Forge, it's endless. Like, you can play at a Toy Story level now. There's so many different game modes that people have made up.
Welcome to 2000 when it was called Unreal Tournament.
says he's playing Halo right now, so it can't be dead, John. Halo is still going strong.
No, listen, I loved Halo when Halo was good, like Halo 2, 3 days.
I think it's still good. This just never got like traction.
2 was the peak. 2 was the peak.
Yeah, 3.
Well, of course, it was doing a lot at the time.
Sure. It was exciting and new.
Yeah.
And then they said, oh, we should do nothing now.
Call of Duty Black Ops 6 beta early access, not PlayStation exclusive for the first time in ages. Are you excited about this, John? They have announced all of the platforms.
August.
Get it at the same time. Details. August 30th?
Yeah, I don't like that.
Why?
Because it's going to make me buy the goddamn game because it's going to be on Game Pass in October, Michelle.
So here, early access August 30th, September 4th, and open beta September 6th to the 9th.
Right, and the release date's October. So if I want to play it almost 2 months early,
don't you just want to wait till it comes out and play it on Game Pass?
No, I'm going to
You're singing the praises of Game Pass is so great because COD's on it, but yet you're like defeating the entire purpose of COD being on it when you're buying it twice because you're going to buy it for PC
Matt
and
McCarthy
Xbox.
and I, last week Matt asked me.
Addiction.
Matt's
John?
like, "Hey,
to addiction,"
because Matt's like, "Hey, are you really going to buy Call of Duty?" I'm like, "Yeah, Matt."
I have an idea, John. You don't buy it twice. You buy it for PC,
like, so
but
that
you do
means
Game
we
Pass
gotta buy
on
it?
Xbox.
And then he's like, "Well." And he said this, and he's like, "Well, I really don't want to use the Xbox app. I'm used to using it for Steam now. That game for Steam.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yeah, we're gonna have to buy it.
But you're not going to buy it twice, right? You're going to do Game Pass for Xbox and maybe just buy it on PC, right?
Well, I guess
yes.
You'll still save you one purchase that way.
You're right because I buy it twice every year, Xbox and PC, so I can do cross progression.
So silly. Okay.
But in the winter, it's the opposite of deck mode, and I like the fireplace. And sometimes on a Sunday, I want to be in there playing Call of Duty.
Okay,
you got a lot of modes. Sure. Well, any news you guys saw before we get out of here?
Everything's the Amazon sale. There's literally 3 pages I went through of Amazon Prime Day sales. Is that a big deal?
I mean, it is to me, but you have to be careful because a lot of the times what I've noticed is they're jacking prices up beforehand and then the 34% off is just the same price it was. You have to get go back and look at your previous orders or get camel, or get something to track because some of the sales are bullshit and they'll get you with that lightning deal thing and it's like this many is claimed.
Right. You have no time to think. Yeah. It's like, hurry up. Do you want it? Do you want it? Do you want it? It's going. It's going.
Mm-hmm. And I ordered double garbage bags. I got a little I stressed out. I was like, this is a really good garbage bag sale. And I had already had it in my cart and I added 2. So I got 3 garbage bags coming and I only wanted 2. I mean, I got excited when I saw those Flex garbage bags on sale. So, but that is a big deal, Matt. Because my house is 100% Amazon products with shit like that.
All right.
So
maybe I should look on. I'm seeing some Lego deals on there. So this is not. We're not being sponsored. I don't want to.
I wish
give that impression.
If Amazon wants to sponsor, that'd be fun. Because
all right,
we'll use it. All right. Well, we're going to get out of here. We hope you had a wonderful, dark, cozy time with us, and we learned about the really dark side of cozy games. It was a good episode. We don't know what's going on next week, but we'll have fun. Matt will be back. John will be back. We'll be here live Tuesday at twitch.tv/John and Michelle, like we are every Tuesday from 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern. Then remember, we are off at the end of the month. We won't be live on the 30th. So keep that in mind, but there will be a show, just not live.
That's right. All right, guys. Thanks for listening, subbing, all that stuff. Video Game Outsiders out.
Feeling cozy, feeling wholesome. Oh, I'm feeling cozy, feeling wholesome. Why don't you grab that blanket over there and put it on top of me? Oh, I'm feeling cozy, feeling wholesome. Oh, I'm feeling cozy, feeling wholesome. Why don't you grab that blanket over there and put it on top of me? Oh, I'm feeling cozy, feeling wholesome. Oh, I'm feeling cozy, feeling wholesome.